So today I'm going to be talking about things that you would probably want to do before the final battle of RB Battles. Now, you've probably seen some of these videos before, considering this has already been around for a couple days. I'm kind of stealing the idea, but I'll tell you things I'm personally going to do. So, me personally, I'm trying to go for the Hood of Heroes, and you guys are probably like, ew, Hood of Heroes, you would never get that. But I'm practicing 7 hours a day. I'm determined. So, I'd recommend practicing if you're just trying to get the golden version of the Crown of Courage. I recommend practicing at least 1 to 2 hours a day, because everyone should have 1 to 2 hours, right? Don't flame me in the comments if you don't. Another thing that you should do as I'm slowly walking up here is make sure you have all the badges. Now, currently, as I'm recording this, only all of these badges came out, but I recommend doing all of them. You may need the winner's wings like you did last year, so get them just in case. A new tip that you may have not heard before, that unlike all the other tips, is you should probably go research the last battle. You should see what's in it if you haven't already. Watch some videos on it, watch some tutorials, watch some live streams, just so you have a feel of what's going to be in this new event. Because you don't want to go to the event, not be able to do it, be confused, get mad, and rage quit, because I guarantee you that will happen to a bunch of people. Another obvious tip that everybody should already have by now is make sure you have all the bits. As you can see on my back, I have all the bits. You may not be able to see it because of this pack, but I do have all the bits, so I will be able to access the final battle area. If you don't have all the bits, you won't be able to get there. So as I play live here, another thing I recommend, I know I kind of said this earlier, is just making sure you practice. But you want to make sure you play all the mini games. There may be some mini games you don't think will be in there, but will be, like this snake one, which very well could be in. But you know, if you don't practice, you'll never know. So you make sure you practice. Unlike me, I've clearly not practiced this one yet. You want to make sure you practice so you're good at all the mini games, just in case. Now, I highly doubt that Floopy Bird will be one, so if you don't like Floopy Bird, don't do Floopy Bird. Just a personal tip from me. Another thing that's optional that I recommend that may not be necessary, but you may want to do just in case, is make sure you talk to Sabrina over here to get your magnifying glass, because you may need them.
Honest,
yeah, she'll have dialogue.
DJ had something to do with Russo's disappearance. He was trying to convince me that the writing on the wall was Russo's handwriting, but why would Russo say not to trust Russo? That doesn't make any sense.
Now, if you haven't already got the magnifying glass, she will say something about a magnifying glass and give it to you. But if you do, you know, you'll have the same dialogue. And then there's one more thing like the magnifying glass, which is called the UV flashlight. If you wait 60 seconds here, there will be like a piggy like that'll pop out, and it'll be very slow, and it will have the UV flashlight in its hand. Another thing I recommend doing is, like a lot of other people have said, buy all these boots. Like, unlike me, you should have all of them. Actually, I'm gonna buy them right now. Make sure you have all the boots and stuff, because you may need all the boots like you did last year with the swords, because there's agility boots, and there's truth, agility, and gravity, which you may need for the final battle. You never know. So you want to have all those. Now, the next thing I'm walking up to is this right here. You're going to want to buy all the, get all the jump pads, so you can get to the final area. If you can't get over here, you can't access the final battle, which is probably going to be over here, the final battle door. And you want to be able to access that. So, another thing, as I'm walking up here, you'll notice I can actually get there because my gravity pack isn't running out of energy. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the gravity packs, after a certain amount of time, will run out of energy. Oh, I just died. So that's why you want to make sure you have the best one, and you want to grind out a bunch of coins, because you never know. So there's one last code you may want to type in, because it may be for the final battle. We don't actually know yet. It's this weird subway code thing. So I'll have this up on screen, and now. Okay, and this is the code right here. It'll say denied the second time, but the first time it'll work. So if you don't know where the final battle area is, I will be glad to show you. You will hear some keyboard ASMR. I got that loud keyboard. So it's basically, you want to come over here. Oh, I fell. Don't be like me. So once you make that jump, you come over here. You just want to, you can do whatever you want. You can roll. I recommend rolling. It's fastest. You're going to just, jump and stuff. And then it's up here. It'll scan you for all your bits, probably once the final battle starts, but it hasn't actually started yet. And the event does start, if you haven't already known. It's after the last battle, the final battle with all the YouTubers, which is going to be December 30th. So mark your calendars and get ready for the fight. See you guys there.